Hello there and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about patch 10.2. Guardians of the Dream is the next major patch in Dragonflight. This patch of course has a ton of new features, but in this video we're going to go through the 7 major features coming in. In this video we're gonna talk about the major features coming in 10.2. Firstly, of course, we are getting a brand new zone in patch 10.2, and that is the Emerald Dream. Yes, after many years, we are finally going to the Emerald Dream properly, this time as a playable zone in Guardians of the Dream. So it says that we will have new campaign chapters that will continue the story of Dragonfly. Players will adventure with the combined might of the dragons and their allies to stop for rank from taking the power of a major sail as it. In the Emerald Dream of course, we're gonna have brand new transmog, so we're gonna have like outdoor gear sets, some weapons, of course, which are going to come from the quests and the rares and the public events and things like that. Speaking of public events, is a new public event inside the Emerald Dream, called a Super Bloom. So the description of this is within the Emerald Dream players will assist the ancient Spruce Crown in helping a major seal bloom and gain strange dreamlike powers during the event, in which players can earn unique rewards. This is essentially like a dream surge as your time rifts, your suits, your sieges. So it's just one of the other public events which is going to be occurring in the Emerald Dream Zone at a specific time. There will be, various rewards and mounts and things like that from this of course, and of course achievements. So yeah, Super Blooms are going to be your public event of the Emerald Dream Zone, and of course with the new zone we'll have a new world boss called Orostor at the hibernating, so yeah, there you got a world boss in the Emerald Dream. But of course there will be tons of other stuff going on in the Emerald Dream, we just don't know all the specifics yet as the PTR has not come up as of the recording this video. Also inside the Emerald Dream of course we will have a brand new Renown track. This is the Dream Wardens, going to be 20 levels of Dream Board and Renown, and the description of the Dream Wardens is that our first task upon making our way into the Mo Dream will be to establish a foothold by which we can plan and execute the defense of a major cell. The Dream Wardens will be our connection to the zone and will give us a new Renown track that provide us with cool rewards. So as mentioned, this is a 20 level Renown. Doesn't seem like there's gonna be any other changes to previous Renowns as of the recording of this video, but again PTR not up so we don't know the specifics. But yes, the Dream Wardens will be a brand new round track that you'll be gaining during patch 10.2. Of course we have a new patch, we have a brand new raid. The raid is called Amirdrassil, the Dream's Hope. This is a new 9 boss raid which explores the Temple of Life in the Emerald Dream. It says that our champions are challenged by the Dream's defenders as he pursued for Rag facing his allies and lieutenants. Along the way we will need to stop Frank's plans before he takes Amirdrassil's power as his own. So this looks like a really cool raid. 9 bosses, of course Frank being the last boss as well. It was also revealed in my interview that druids will also get a new form from one of the bosses in this raid. I believe it's the penultimate boss in a major cell, Dream's Hope, so that's exciting. Also from Rag on Mythic will be a new mount called the Fire Owl. This is actually the first about to be enabled for dynamic flight dragon riding. That is not a drake. This doesn't seem like it's gonna be a customizable mount, but it is a man which will be able to do all your dragon riding abilities. It's just not a drink, it's a fire owl, which looks really cool. But that's we'll see during the data mining. Also of course new class here sets will be available in a major silver dream soap, of course, kind of like Emerald Dream theme sets which are going to look really great. Of course really hope the druid one is just going to be phenomenal. I really hope so. Anyway, it looks like there's a lot of stuff for druids in this patch, which is awesome. Also in patch 10.2 Guardians of the Dream in Season 3, we will have a brand new Mythic Plus pool. There are 8 new dungeons in this Mythic Plus pool, the first 2 being the 2 wings of the Dawn of the Infinite dungeon. So this will be Gala Crone's Fall with the first 4 bosses, and then Morrison's Rise with the last 4 bosses. Those will be available in Mythic Plus. Also joining the Mythic Plus pool is Wavecrest Manor from Battle for Azeroth, a Tor Dissolve from Bow for Azeroth, the Dark Heart Thicket from Legion, the Black Rock Hold from Legion, the Everbloom from Warlords of Draenor, and finally Throneoff the Tides from Cataclysm. So we're getting another Cataclysm dungeon in the Mythic Plus pool once again, and it is Thrown to the Tides, which is pretty interesting choice. So yeah, be curious to see how that ends up. The KSM mount for the season will be the Blossoming Dream Stag. This will be a ground mount which will be available to players who get the Keystone Master achievement in Season 3. For PvP it looks like there is actually going to be a new PvP brew coming in, and this is called Battleground Blitz. Now this is actually solo Q-rated battlegrounds, yep, as a PvP brawl similar to how Solo Shuffle was originally introduced to the game. In Shadowlands, we are getting a rated solo battleground experience. So this is really cool. This is a little test graph to see how that works out. I'd be interested to see how that works. As for other updates for PvP, not entirely sure. Really, there is some new changes to gearing and things like that, but the specifics that I'm not entirely sure of. But yeah, for the kind of big thing here for PvP is the new solo rated battlegrounds also coming in Guardians of Dream, a major updates to dragon riding. So of course with a brand new zone we will have new glyphs to collect around the Emerald Dream and some new abilities for our drinks as well. Doesn't look like there's going to be anything major in regards to abilities. Looks like we might get a hover ability that was revealed in my interview, but yeah, nothing too major for dragon riding abilities. We'll also have of course new races all around the Emerald Dream, of course in normal, advanced, reverse, probably challenge mode as well. I would imagine we're also getting a brand new dragon riding mount. This is a fairy dragon. Yes, the fairy dragons from like Fairless kind of its yeah. Speaking of customization options, the Netherwing Drake from the trading post will have customization options in patch 10.2. This was originally data mined and not added to the game, but it looks like in 10.2 we will be getting customization options for our Netherwing Drakes, the dragon riding version of that, which is extremely fun. Also, as mentioned, the firearm mount from Mythic for Rack will be available as a dragon riding mount in the Dragon Isles exclusively, so that's really exciting. Can't wait to see how the animations work on our very first non-dragon dragon riding mountain. And finally, of course, we're gonna get a ton of story content. Obviously we'll have the storyline of the Emerald Dream, but also there is continued stories on the Dragon Isles, so it says elsewhere in the Dragon Isles will also have a new and conclusive chapter of the Terra Forging questline. And also Raf, Ian and Varanov will go on an adventure to recruit H from other dragonflies, specifically, the Nether Wing of Outland and the Storm Dragons of Stormheim. So some very exciting story content coming in 10.2. So yeah, there you go. That is the 7 major features of patch 10.2. As of recording this video, we do not have the PTR. There is going to be a ton more stuff in this patch. This is just going off the press release that I was given and the small preview that was shown to me. I really appreciate it, so awesome. And I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you liked this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you next time.